Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and today I'm gonna talk about some stuff. This is a commentary video, and this is actually my second attempt recording this video. So yesterday, I saw Alex quit YouTube, and although I wasn't really an active viewer, he is somebody that was, a big part of the Minecraft community, and it got me thinking, It made me think about myself, it made me think about this channel, the things I do, and I made a discovery about myself recently, and that realization was actually so intense that I got emotional. I tried recording this video yesterday, but I couldn't freaking do it. I am notoriously bad at talking when I am emotional, and I'm not usually emotional. I'm usually a pretty chill dude. Like, it takes a lot to get me, thinking about crap like that. So, I discovered one of my biggest flaws as a human being, and it's that I have a hard time letting go of things. For me, the concept of the end is something that frightens me. It's something that makes me anxious. It's something that I dread. If you look at anything I do, you would discover that I am one stubborn person. Like, I have been doing YouTube for almost 9 years now. We are exactly a week, as of recording this, a week away from the 9-year anniversary of me starting my YouTube channel. I started my Minecraft server, SubioCraft, back in 2013, which at this point is almost 6 years ago. I've done countless Let's Plays, and you might notice that there's no endings to be found. I mean, of course, there's a few series that were tied off nice and organized and, had an official end, like Survival Island, Season 1, like Minecraft LP, but I just have a hard time letting go of things. For example, right, let's look at all the Let's Plays that I've done. Let's see, Underground Survival, Don't Starve, Minecraft Modded Survival, Affinity SMP, Unturned, Minecraft Alpha, Minecraft Faction, Super Meat Boy, Forever Stranded, Lost Souls, Blightfall, Project Ozone, Sky Factory x3, Skyblock x3. All of these series never got an official end, and there's a reason for that. As I said, am afraid of endings. I can't stand endings. I almost would rather leave things open-ended so that they can continue later. But I've discovered from watching that video of Alex, it's like, all good things come to an end at some point. And I need to come to terms with that. This YouTube channel will be one of those things. Will it end anytime soon? No. I am, as I said, one stubborn person, and I would sooner freaking make videos until the day I die than quit. So, I mean, unless something really big comes up and it prevents me from making videos. But, like, it still got me thinking that, outside of YouTube even, I am horrified of endings. My biggest fear in life is death, and that is the end. According to, it depends on what belief system you have. For some people, there's an afterlife. For some, there's nothing. And then there's people like me that hope for, something like an afterlife, but don't really know. And that bothers me. That is a potential for an end. And endings bother me. I remember the first time that I made the realization that I'm gonna die. And that was when I was on vacation with my friend Matt. We went to Florida, and in the hotel room, well, I don't know about hotel room, we had a whole place rented out, but in the house that we had rented out, we were playing Sniper Elite, and when Matt got a kill with the sniper, he shot some dude from across the map, and the bullet, it slowed down, did the X-ray thing, and you could see, hey, there's the bullet, and then it went in his head, broke through his skull, and then, like, hit his brain, and then lights out, he died and just dropped to the ground. And that's when I made the realization that happens to everybody at some point. Not necessarily the getting shot in the head thing, but like lights out, like people die. Eventually that goes dark. And that bothered me. That was my first existential crisis. I was like probably 10, 11, maybe 12. And that's when I really, I was frightened. And I was, in another state, far away from home with my friends. So, I didn't want to, I didn't want to make a scene, so I just kind of held it in. And that's the way it's been for years. So I've never really come to terms with that. It's something that bothers me. So, I mean, Subiocraft, right? My Minecraft server. It's been going for 6 years. Was it ever a big success? No. YouTube channel has been going for 9 years almost. Has it ever been a big success? I would dare say no. I mean, there's been some great things that have happened, don't get me wrong, especially in the past, like, few months, but just now things are starting to pick up. But for, like, 8 years, my channel has not been a job. It's been basically just a hobby, and it took a lot of my time, and I never wanted to stop, even through the most difficult of situations, simply because I didn't want it to end. I'm not necessarily afraid of change, but I don't like to end things, which is why today I would like to discuss my plans for the future, and I think I need to get past this. I need to start accepting endings. This past August, a lot of you might know that my first relationship ever that lasted for 3 years ended. And having something like that torn from you hurts a lot. And as I said, I despise endings. I can't stand endings. So no matter how good that relationship was, the fact that it ended and it was out of my control, that bothered me. It went against everything that against my being. Looking back at that now, I need to figure out what to do with getting to terms with endings, because everything comes to an end at some point. And I think what I need to do, I mean, if you think about it, right? The pigeon, my second channel attempt that failed pretty badly. It fell on its face. Sure, I got like 500 subs, but that's because I shouted out the channel several times on my main channel and only got like a few hundred views per video. It was a fail. You know, I was hoping that the pigeon would be my second channel, my experiment that, like, gets me, success on YouTube, but that never happened. So, I mean, you would think, hey, I failed the attempt. I should probably end up moving those videos somewhere else where they'll get more attention, or just straight up quit in general. But the channel's been sitting there for, like, 2 years, doing nothing. I didn't end it. It's just left on an open end. And Subiocraft, at some point, it's not going to be able to support itself anymore. And I don't know what I'm going to do. It costs like $65 a month to host that thing. And as much as I love it, and I've had it for 6 years, and over those years we've collected some awesome people. Like, we've come across awesome staff that are really knowledgeable and, like, dedicated to get everything to work, but there's going to come a point where the server just doesn't have players anymore. What then? What do we do? I mean, we're going to have to shut it down if that happens. And Minecraft is dying. This is like the first time that I'm gonna admit Minecraft is dying, and eventually Minecraft on my channel is going to end, and that's something I can't control. It's just something that's gonna happen, and I need to come to terms with that. So I think what I need to do, for one thing, I mean, you guys know that I spread myself too thin. I have a YouTube channel, well, technically 4 YouTube channels, but to be honest, I only really work on one of them, so let's not go too crazy here. A YouTube channel. I'm in college. I'm in my 3rd year of college. I run a Minecraft server. Soon I'm going to be running a Hightail server network. I maintain 4 websites. Of course, blockshotnetwork.com is handled by a lot more than just me, but I'm, the person that owns it, and I still maintain it. In the past, I've done Eagle Scout, Black Belt. I load my schedule with responsibilities. Like, absolutely load it. And that's the way it's been almost my whole life. I just don't give up. Which I guess is a blessing and a curse. Because not giving up results in awesome achievements like getting Black Belt and Eagle Scout, but it also results in me not stopping when something's not working. Which, again, could be a blessing, because the YouTube channel, for years and years and years and years, was not a success, but I finally figured it out and found something that is successful, and it's finally happening for me. But what if that never happened? How many years would I spend uploading videos, that gets me 50 cents per video. How long would I do that before I finally quit? I don't know. And I'm glad that I won't have to find out. But I think what I need to do is I need to start cutting ties with some of my responsibilities. College takes a stupid amount of my time. And with something like Subiocraft, which is nothing but a time dump, and it's not even getting players anymore, what do I do? So here's the plan. Button Press Studios LLC is my game development company. I think what I'm gonna do is hire an attorney, get Button Press up and running as an official business. I mean, technically I own the LLC, but it is not something like an official, like, you know, it's listed and everything, but I feel like it wouldn't hold up legally in like court or something. So I'm gonna get an attorney, get Button Press Studios all set up, and then I'm gonna make Subiocraft and Blockshot 2 subsidiaries of Button Press. So technically, Button Press Studios will own Subiocraft and Blockshot. So then 3 responsibilities kind of become 1. So even though Button Press is eventually going to be a game development company, I'm not going to let that pigeonhole me, because, I mean, look at Hypixel. Hypixel Studios is a game development company, but they also own the Minecraft server, Hypixel.net. I realize they are technically 2 entities, but you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do is combine my responsibilities, and then if Subiocraft continues to get more than $60 a month and is able to pay for itself, then I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Subiocraft Subiocraft staff would technically become Button Press employees. Same goes for Blockshot. They're technically going to be Button Press employees. And then I'm going to start developing games under Button Press, and everything will be under one roof, and it's going to be great. And if Subiocraft is to die, then so be it. But I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that if anybody has already bought ranks, if people still play on it, that they will get the opportunity to do so, because that's not fair if they bought a rank and then the server just shuts down. That doesn't make sense to me. So as long as at least it breaks even. It doesn't even have to make money. As long as it breaks even, Subiocraft will stay up. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to do everything I can to migrate benefits from the Minecraft server to the Hytale server. I understand that most of the players probably won't be interested in Blockshot, but it's the least I could do. That being said, as Minecraft is going through a death sequence right now, I'm also, you've probably noticed I've generalized my channel's art. I'm no longer a Minecraft spider. I'm a hacker guy. I'm, programmer, hacker dude. And now what that allows me to do is upload any content that I want. So I'm not going to, risk my channel dying with the game that it's centered around. I'll be able to post whatever I want. I'm probably going to officially take down the pigeon and move all of those uploads to the main channel, re-upload them, because I think they were really funny. It was something that I put a lot of passion into. I've put more work into the pigeon videos than I have in any 30Virus video, that's for freaking sure. Other than the Advanced Warfare montages, but that's only because that's the style that inspired the pigeon. So, I think I need to start tying things off, or at least combining things. So my fear of ends is going to be something I deal with. I think I will officially end the pigeon. I'm going to get closure with that, and then I'm going to combine Subiocraft, Blockshot, Button Press. I'm going to start developing games, so everything will be under one roof, and then technically nothing has to end. It's just going to be acquired by a company, which I could then, move the responsibility away so that I can continue to live my life and not be spread so thin. Well, anyway, the YouTube channel is not going anywhere, guys. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this thought bothered me. Yesterday I legit could not commentate. I am notoriously bad at talking when I'm emotional, so I had to wait a whole day to say this. Oh, one more thing. I am probably going to end up separating the Discord channel, the 30Virus botnet. I think the Subiocraft segment of it is going to be transferred to its own Discord, just because On the botnet, I would like it to be centered around streaming, stream mods, sponsors / YouTube members, and Twitch subscribers. I want them to get the most recognition, and all the ranked players in Subucraft would have their own Discord to have their ranks on. It's just less confusing that way, because now most of my audience doesn't even play on Subucraft anymore, so I want it to be something that makes more sense. So that's probably going to happen too. And I guess that's it. So I would say this is an update video almost. I don't know. Editing this is going to be tough, but I need to come to terms with endings. I don't think I'm going to quit YouTube. If anything, I'm going to, surround myself in people that could help me do YouTube more efficiently. So if I ever lose motivation to edit or make thumbnails or do SEO, I could probably find people that are willing to do that for me, and I'd still be the one that does the recording, because I'm always going to play games. Always going to play games, because it's fun. It's something that I enjoy doing, and commentating. So if I can manage to do that, and then just, have somebody else do all the editing, the uploading, the SEO stuff, then we're Gucci, man. Leave your comments down below as to your thoughts. What advice do you think you would have for me dealing with endings? As I said, the fear of endings basically has dominated my life in the past year. The fear and the sadness and losing a relationship and fearing death and basically like breaking down after watching another YouTuber, which I barely know, stop their channel and lose their motivation to keep going, even with 100,000 subscribers and many thousands of views. And it leaves me thinking about my situation. So I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. For someone that's not a YouTuber, it probably doesn't mean much, but for someone that makes videos, you probably are feeling a similar thing to me from listening to all this. But I'm gonna make it through, guys. That's also the reason why I'm still in college. I absolutely hate college, but I still go with it because I'm a stubborn person. I don't quit anything, including college. As much as I hate it, I only have another 3 semesters to go that are full of classes, assuming I score well in all of them, which I think I can manage to do. So, yep, I guess that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.